Where do you start if you want to get fit and healthy? What does the road ahead look like? Where do you place your first step? If someone asked you these questions, what would you say? As Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, life is a journey, not a destination. With this understanding, let us take that step together, knowing that each stride brings us closer to our destination. The journey to fitness and health is different for all, like a winding road through the hills of life. It begins with a single step, a decision to prioritize our well-being. But where do we place that first step? Dr. Peter Attia was asked that very question. Let's hear what he has to say.
So the minimum effective dose, if you're doing nothing, is not that much. You're going to get huge benefits when you go from nothing to probably 3 hours a week. That would be an enormous improvement. So maybe that's, I don't know if that's the right way to think about it.
Well, let's just start there. So let's say someone starts at nothing. So you're saying, okay, start at 3 hours a week. How are you breaking that out?
I think you'd have to put probably an hour of that into steady state aerobic training, zone 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd have to put an hour of that into strength training. I think you'd probably want to put 20 minutes of that or 30 minutes of that across 1 or 2 sessions into high intensity aerobic training. So not HIIT intervals, by the way, but sort of the longer intervals that are VO2 max appropriate. And then the remainder of that time, call it another, 30 or 40 minutes spread out at 10 minutes a day into some of the stability training. And again, I think it's important to understand you're better off if you say, look, I'm only willing to devote 60 minutes a week to this stability stuff, which seems so boring. Should I just blast it out in one 1-hour session? The answer is no. You're better off doing 10 minutes a day, 6 days a week. There's really something to the neurologic pattern that comes from practicing your IAP, practicing your breathing, your scapular cars, your cat-cow exercises. Doing that for 10 minutes every day is better off than just trying to do it all in one shot. So anyway, that's probably how I would structure a 3-hour program.
In summary, Dr. Attia suggests that big changes can come in as little as 3 hours. Secondly, focus on being consistent each day. And thirdly, don't forget the importance of weight-bearing activities. So be encouraged. If your fitness journey is only just beginning, small steps can lead to massive gains over time.